What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Masculine Energy. The default position. I've told this to some of my students, and I want everybody to know what this is and what to do in this situation when they find themselves in something they can't control. So when you go into a situation where you cannot control the outcome, where if the person is leaving you or maybe you get fired or something, it has nothing to do with your actual choice, and you literally cannot affect the outcome. Your default position should always be focus on yourself and go inwards. Now, this sounds cheesy and this sounds kind of like horseshit, and you're saying to yourself, why would I, how am I supposed to do that when I feel like shit? Or how am I supposed to do that when, I don't really know what to do? Well, you should always be striving for excellence. You should always be trying to get better and make yourself better and become a stronger, better version of yourself, a more masculine man, so to speak. So when you come across a situation that you cannot control, chasing an outcome you can't control is just a fucking waste of time. It's a complete waste of time. If you try to control something you can't control, you're only going to cause yourself unnecessary stress, and you're only going to be able to, there's literally nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. So if someone breaks up with you, for example, you can't make them come back to you. They come back to you with their own volition. They come back to you on their own will, right? You can't make them do it. So what should your default position be at all times? Hit the gym, hit that diet, make sure your diet's awesome, and make sure you're doing something, creating something, trying to better yourself at something. Are you a musician? Get better at making music. Are you an artist? Like an artist that draws, or maybe you do paint, or maybe you do some like pencil stuff. Get better at that. Start posting it. Try to get it in front of people so they can buy it from you if you want to sell it. Like, there's lots of stuff you can be doing to improve. Like, I got to improve my videos. I got to somehow make them better. I got to make them shorter, less, tangent-y, or go off on a tangent, and just get to the point so you guys can enjoy my content better and watch more of it. Now, I really, really like YouTube, and I feel like YouTube's such a powerful platform. I've been able to almost build like I can pretty much run off of just this now. So that's what I'm talking about. And this is the kind of thing that you guys need to be getting better at. And everybody, almost every single one of my students is asking me how they can make more money. Almost all of them. There's probably about 3 of them that don't. It's insane. Like, more people want to make more money, and your default position should just be trying to get better at everything. So that's finances, that's health, personal growth. You should be reading more. Literally, I wish there was a timer that Netflix had, but they wouldn't show you this because it's probably a negative thing. But I wish there was a timer that Netflix and all these online subscription services had that showed you how much time you actually spent watching Netflix. And if you literally just read 1 book a month, how much further you would be, especially in a specific subject. If you actually sat down and said, okay, I'm going to get really, really good at marketing. I know it's a random topic, but you could literally read like 4 marketing books and be better at marketing like tenfold, especially if you find the right marketing books. Like, there are some marketing books that are absolutely trash, and there's some that are like $250, and that's the only marketing book you'll ever need to know. So your default position should always be growth, expansion of your mind, trying to just get better than you were yesterday. That's what athletes do. And athletes blame themselves when they don't succeed. Okay, good athletes blame themselves. The ones that are always trying to, the great athletes, they blame themselves for the situations that they're in. They take fucking ownership. And you guys need to take ownership of your lives. And you need to make sure that when something goes wrong, you're not blaming everybody else. You say, okay, I could have done this better and that better, because it's happening to you anyways. So get better at taking blame. Get better at trying to understand your situation. Get better at being a human being, and just get stronger, and just realize you can't control outcomes. You can't control all outcomes. You need to be able to, so the outcomes I can control. How many videos do I put out per day? How many times do I reach out to my students and make sure that they're taken care of? How many ideas do I come up with? How many brainstorm sessions can I have? How many books am I going to read this week on improving my knowledge on this topic that I present to you guys? How many video games am I going to play this week? Am I going to eat McDonald's? There's so many little decisions that you make every single day that can be better and better and better. If you just look at the outcome of the ones you can control and just realize, okay, if I make this decision, I'm going to get this outcome. So your default position, get better and have a growth mindset. So I want to talk about growth and fixed mindsets a little bit here. So a growth mindset is going to be something like taking ownership and saying, how can I do this better? Or anything where you're not completely you know, actually, I'm going to talk about this in a new fucking video, a different video, because I want to do a little bit of, I saw a few Instagram posts that I want to do this on. So I'm going to actually make a new video on growth and fixed mindsets, so you guys can have a separate video on this. And I love you guys. Take it easy. And if you need any help with this subject, coaching is all down below in the description. And you guys can email me at masculineenergy27@gmail.com. Done.